Hello, fellow tappers. It's ElloArfur here, and today I am coming back for another episode of donut farming. And honestly, yeah, it's been ages since we last did a donut farm on this account. And yeah, I think, well, I spent a long time saving up for this, and yeah, for good reason. So I have got 200 million cash that I'm going to be putting into farming today. So yeah, absolutely loads of cash today, and also I'm going to be using Rat Trap delivery truck uh, to farm today as well. Yeah, because apparently, well, they are definitely more efficient than the Blubberbills that we used last time, as I've discovered. And so yeah, I'm gonna be getting straight into that, and hopefully we're gonna be hitting 939 and earning a ton of donuts. So let's get started. Righty ho then. So we've got to put the XP collider on, and just because we're going to be doing it for, I don't know, it's probably going to be like 20 minutes or something. Um, yeah, it's not worth spending on any more donuts. And yeah, the best advice for me, if you're just doing a short farming session, and the more infrequent the farming sessions are, the more you're going to get out of each farming session. Remember, because obviously, you're going to spend less donuts on the XP multiplier if you do the farming in a short time period. And if you're using decorations to farm, then that is totally achievable. So yes, righty ho, let's get that on for 5 donuts. Fantastic. And let's go and make some donuts. And also, another note just before we begin. So the money and XP bonus will have a massive effect on the donut farming, and obviously I'd highly recommend for anybody who's doing donut farming, to have a decent money and XP boost percentage, because without that, you know, the farming just won't be as effective in any way. And yeah, you can obviously get that bonus up by beach hideaways, are brilliant. The Springfield Heights buildings gives you 130%, and also there are some great prizes in the Yearbook mystery box, which are also they also give a ton of percentage boost as well. So all of those things are brilliant, and also just the normal mystery box as well. So yes, and I've got videos on all of those things, so do be sure to check out the tips and tricks playlist. Anyway, so enough talking. Let's get it started, everybody. Right. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. I think yeah, this is going to be pretty epic. Here we go, rat trap delivery trucks, and let's begin. So we go. So just that's 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Blimey. Wow. So already off to a great start. Wow. Okay, let's keep this going. Let's place quite a lot more now. Oh my goodness. There we go. And then let's do another row. Let's get it down to 180 million. There we go. Let's see how many levels we've gone up to. 859. Poise, posture, and tapping. That's the secret reaching level. 860. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Wow. And this is 15 million invested so far. And this is just an insane amount of levels. Honestly, I cannot believe this. Wow. 900. Oh my god, are we going to get to 939 already at this point? It might actually happen. Oh my god. Oh no, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. From 50 million. Oh my golly gosh. Wow. There's honestly no way. Here we go. 939, the ultimate level. So this is the last level. Epic. Look at that. Take these donuts. Uh-huh. That's what it feels like to give a bribe. Epic. So here we go. And now it's going to start where we're going to be opening presents. And one is the worst. So we did get a luck in the first time. But then for 50,000, we can try again. And yeah, it's definitely worth going all the way. And honestly, this is just incredible. To be honest, look at all the presents. Hey, there we go. So I'm going for 3 or 2, I think. There we go, fantastic. And obviously it's a 1 in 3 chance, so all the slots have the same. You have the same chance of getting the 3 donuts. There we go. So that was just all the levels from 15 million cash. Level 939. Where's the game stopping here? I thought it was going to level infinity. Well, technically you can never get to infinity. You can only approach it. Give it a rest, Brainiac. You know what I mean. In honour of reaching the area code of Springfield, we're not doing the level thing anymore. Oh, yeah, it's a shame. I do hope they add some more levels someday. 3 donuts. Oh my goodness, and we've got more presents. And honestly, you've reached the final level. Now you can complete bonus levels and win up to 3 donuts per level. What? Bonus levels? I may have just forgotten what happens at this point. But, let's see. Let's see what happens. 3 bonus levels, so I'm assuming we have to level up a bit more. Oh yes, we did actually use we used 20 million, but still, I mean that was just an incredible amount of levels. I can't believe that, to be honest. Wowee. So honestly, I did not think I'd level up this fast, and this does definitely seem to be the most effective way. So let's get it down to 150, I think. This might have to be in parts. I think it's gonna be that. It's gonna be that long. It's totally worth saving up all the cash. There we go. So we've used, yeah. So we've used 50 million so far. Well, obviously with these 50,000s that we're going to use to refresh. There we go. Fantastic. Nice. Yeah, been quite lucky with the presents actually. I mean, I'm amazed at how many donuts this gives you. I mean, I did forget because obviously I had reached level 939 on my main account, but I honestly, wow. I mean, I just forgot what it feels like when you get all these donuts suddenly. It's crazy. Wow. Blimey, oh my goodness. Honestly, I will have to check how many donuts we started off with, and I'll do a summary at the end. But this is insane. Like, wow. To be honest, I think I probably should be spending the money on getting the three each time. I think that's probably, yeah, probably a smart thing to do. Yeah, because yeah, I think it's a very small price to pay for an extra donut. So yeah, 100k at max. But that is definitely that's like one rat truck delivery truck. So or less than a rat truck delivery truck, 2/3 the price. Honestly, this I'm gonna be here all day, and I mean I am having a whale of time doing this, and yeah, I suppose I can. What I'll do is I'm going through this. Maybe I'll see if I can run through some tips. Maybe, and I mean, so I guess on this account, like the main way I've managed to get the cash is probably God, and I think I owe it to God for allowing me to get it's 4 million cash I get from him a day, and obviously my bonus is 430,000. So yeah, the bonus on God, the money and XP bonus percentage boost on God's 24-hour task, it just gives an absolute insane bonus on that. And I've got to admit that I probably wouldn't be anywhere near where I am now without God, because I wouldn't have this amount of cash to chuck at the farming. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think God, if you're looking to play tapped out for a long time, and God does come out again as like a potential character to invest in, it is definitely 100% worth it. Like even if it's 10 quid or something like that, it's I would highly recommend purchasing him. Yeah, just because honestly, like compared to all the other in-app purchases, he's probably the best value. Like it's that good. Yeah, what was the other thing? I suppose, yeah, having in terms of like bit of a off-topic thing, but like the Golden Goose Realty that comes out for 150 donuts. That's another thing. As we're talking about things that you can that are kind of justified that you can spend money on, because the Golden Goose Realty will give you a land token every 24 hours, and even if even if you're kind of at the level. See, I'm at a place now where even though I might have a lot of donuts now, I still cannot access land tokens. I can only access land tokens from daily challenges, and that means that I'm gonna have all these donuts, but I'm gonna run out of spaces to actually place stuff. And with the Golden Goose Royalty, that is the only time I'll be able to unlock the rest of the land in the game, and that's a significant amount of land. So yeah, I would highly recommend getting that, even if you're like starting the game or whatever place you're at. And also, it doesn't come back very often. Well, like God actually, but that building is just I cannot stress the amount of value that has, because it basically just gives you the ability to complete a town, basically to access all the land in the game, and it's quite a big thing, especially when you get to the stage where you've been playing for a long time. You want to have enough land to put your stuff down. You don't want to be putting loads of stuff back in storage. So yeah, definitely worth getting it when it comes out. Even just paying for the donuts even, I would say. But obviously when I say, pay for this stuff, it's obviously still really annoying that they have a price tag behind it. But yeah, I mean this is like, for me it's pretty exceptional, because I'd say 99% of the time they bring out deals and things with donuts that are just, if you spent your money and just got the donut deals, spent your money on donuts and then paid for the stuff, it's just an absolutely terrible deals, to be honest. But yeah, with the gods, with Golden Goose Royalty, I think those are particularly the main ones. There's obviously the Lard Lad Donut Factory and the Cosmo. But even those, on Black Friday, I still think that the Golden Goose Realty and God have much, much more value than those two buildings because they only give 6 donuts a day. And bearing in mind you're getting 4 million cash with God. And I mean, I've shown today, obviously I've farmed 50 million, 50 million in cash so far. But honestly, this amount of donuts, I wouldn't be able to get that without God. And this is certainly 4 million cash is certainly more than 6 donuts a day. And blimey. Oh my goodness, the amount of donuts that I've just seen. It's like, I believe that's around 400 or 300, maybe close to 300, but still that's insane. Just from 50, just above 50 million cash there. Righty ho. So let's continue this. I might have to, actually, I'm going to make this in parts. So yeah, so here we go. So here's, obviously, we're back at it. And yes, we're going to be getting down to, I don't know, we're going to be getting down to about 100 million, I think. And we'll just see where we're going from there. And also, it's worth the time to acknowledge that we can sell all these. We can actually sell all these wrapped up delivery trucks instantly once we place them, and just carry on farming with the money that's sold. So here we go. So obviously, yeah, it does use a little bit of land, but nowhere near as much as chem farming. Here we are, yeah. Lovely. Righty ho, let's, yeah, place it. I know the bit of road got in the way. Okay, we'll have to resume the farming in a minute, which is alright. But yeah, I can talk about more tips, because honestly, I always get the questions in the comments where it's like, how do you get rich in donuts? And like I say, oh, check out my tips and tricks playlist. But obviously, it's nice to have an updated version of all this advice, because I know, I think I've obviously gotten older over the time I played Tapped Out. I mean, and the channel's been running as well, so maybe not all of the advice is 100%, and I do appreciate that. And there have been times, like say with the land tokens, and also that's the other thing about the Golden Goose Realty, is that once you've unlocked all the land in the game, you can exchange every land token for donuts. So that, and I believe you get more donuts from exchanging land tokens every day than you would from having the Lard Lad Donut Factory or Costco. So I mean, just the sheer value of that building is significantly better than the buildings that they always put in the game as previously being like 50 quid to buy. So yeah, it is totally worth getting that building. And yeah, I suppose what I was going to talk about, I think I did touch on the Yearbook mystery box a bit, but I still think it's a really broad area. Obviously, there's like 939 items in it, and I obviously still do. I do kind of a little series where I do open stuff, but I probably, I think I'd have to be doing this for absolutely years to actually get through all the prizes. Because I mean, Casey Loves Gaming, he must have been going for how many years opening the Yearbook mystery box? I think it came out in 2018 anyway, and he hasn't finished. So yeah, I think. So I did upload a bit of advice on NPCs, and obviously there's costumes as well. And NPCs and costumes are obviously the worst to get, and obviously it's best if you care about it that much. So you're starting the game, and you really want to get it right. You want to get all the prizes in the Yearbook mystery box is going to make you the most cash, and you're going to be able to develop as a player. It's best to look up what are actually characters, and I mean I do explain in my videos, what are the best kind of bundles. So they say, like, an example is the Wiccans in the Yearbook mystery box, amazing, because they obviously earn 3 times the cash, and also another example, the Mexican Duffman bundle, and there's also decorations as well, like the Chinese Dragon bundle, which has an insane money and XP percentage boost. Sorry, and with obviously the high earning cash earners like the Wiccans and Brandine as well, because obviously she can make the Spuckler Bread, which is more characters. So yeah, I think it's the combination of getting the right characters from the Yearbook mystery box and getting a high money and XP percentage boost that allows you to earn cash. And obviously, yeah, you need both. You do need both. And if you're starting at the game, then it's definitely worth doing a bit of research about what's characters in the box and what isn't. And there's huge lists on the Wiki Simpsons and the fandom as well. And both of those are really, really useful, and I'd highly recommend using. And yeah, it's great that we've got those websites available. So yes, forget what else I was saying. Yeah. Also, something that I see a lot of people doing is when they're starting the game and they really want a character, because obviously characters give the most cash, and they're refreshing the Yearbook mystery box and they end up with maybe 3 characters. And if you can, I mean, when you're starting the game, you can definitely refresh the Yearbook mystery box enough times until you can guarantee that you've got yourself a character. And you may think, well, that's going to take a long time, but honestly, you can, and it's just worth having the patience, because as soon as you find that, you can have 5 characters for 150 donuts. That's just guaranteed. So if you can find that is just brilliant. And then as you start to unlock more out of the box, the amount of characters in the box starts to reduce. So then you might want to settle for 4. So 4 characters in one lineup, and still you're getting 4 characters for 150 donuts. Or I say 150 donuts. You may get the 4 characters on your first 4 attempts. It's unlikely, but it could happen. So yeah, I think that is probably a big tip about, say, the Yearbook mystery box. Yeah, because it's probably the most useful tool, as when you're a lower player or at any level in the game, really, to allow you to progress and actually earn enough money to basically farm and earn donuts. And it's certainly underrated as a method. And obviously I've done a bit of kind of research on the mystery box, and it is great for earning some money and XP percentage boost, and it does seem that you get like a return rate of just under 50% of the donuts back. So yeah, obviously it does look quite good, although I can guarantee that it is not as much of a useful tool for people. Maybe when they get into the high levels, maybe when they've unlocked a load of the characters out of the Yearbook mystery box, and it's probably worth them investing in the mystery box more with their donuts than the Yearbook. And it's great for people who've completed the Yearbook mystery box as well. So, because obviously you can use it to basically get an unlimited money and XP percentage bonus, and that's obviously a huge thing. But obviously, if you don't have a lot of donuts readily available, you're not really going to get a lot out of it from an early level. So at an early level, definitely stick with the Yearbook mystery box, and yeah, making that effort, as I said. And then when you unlock everything in the box, you've got the donuts, then obviously feel free to use the mystery box, as the Channel 6 news fans, the Crusty Land Itchy Scratchy billboards, all are fantastic for giving you a money and XP percentage boost. Just thinking what else I could cover. Yeah, I suppose job schedules in terms of cash. I mean, for me, a really solid schedule I've always had is just doing 12-hour tasks, because even if you miss the second 12-hour period, you're still going to be getting, a significant amount. Not as much as 24 hours, but if you log on in 24 hours time after you've done 12-hour tasks, you're not losing a lot of cash. And also, if you do log in again, 12 hours, it obviously gives a huge amount more potential to earn more cash. And obviously you can increase that. But I think as you start to get to the higher levels, I think the importance of going in frequently for jobs kind of, I don't know. Obviously it's great if you're a player who's that dedicated, but I think once you got to the point where you've built up enough, you probably won't want to be doing every 4 hours logging in, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, I'd just consider that. So I'm gonna go and see how long I've been speaking for, because yeah, hello people. So that, I'm afraid, is gonna have to kind of cut the donut farming session in half, because I didn't realize how long I was spending farming. But I suppose the big conclusion for today: rat trap delivery trucks are the way to go. I think. I think the benefit of chem farming, I think it is just a huge amount of effort, even though statistically you're still going to get a slight more amount of money in XP percentage boost, and it matters more at a low level when you're kind of going up to level 100 before the XP requirement changes. But other than that, I think rat trap delivery trucks from that point on, when you've got a lot of cash and you've got the XP collider on, is the way to go. So yes, and obviously I will, as we've had to cut it short, I will continue this at some point, and obviously get donuts. So some statistics from today then. So I spent around 89 million cash in today's video, and I can confirm that I earned 580 donuts from 91 million cash, which yeah, I am pretty chuffed about, to be honest. I think that was a really, really good result. I'm really, really happy. And yeah, I think obviously gone through some advice, and in the next video, I think I'll do the same, really, because that's probably what you're all probably in. You'd probably like that. So yeah, I will be doing that. And also, yeah, obviously we've got the next farming video coming. We've got a Shattered Dreams mystery box token opening. We have got the Showbiz Showdown Designs competition. We have got absolutely tons going on at the moment. So do be sure to stay tuned, because you're not going to want to miss any of it. So that is going to bring me to the end of this video for today. And I hope you have an epic rest of your day. And goodbye.